This week, we're going to talk about snacking. As a reminder, if you like what you see or think I'm helpful and want to return the favor, like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to hit me up on social media. The links are on my banner on my channel page. We're going to cover a few major points in this video. Why is snacking bad? Why do we snack? You think you're snacking, or you think you're not snacking, but you may be. How do I stop snacking? And can snacking be okay ever? Yeah, actually, in two situations. All right, let's be real for a second. The no snacking rule is honestly the hardest one for me to stick to at the moment, since my job has a fully stocked pantry and I'm the one in charge of keeping it that way. Also, I'm still a fat ass, and that's even at 1/3 less my body weight. Whatever happens. When I was losing the weight, I was at a job where I was on the go constantly, so there was really no time to stop and eat. But now I'm at an office job, so it's pretty easy to stuff my face silly if I just get bored. According to an article in the International Journal of Obesity, got some key words right there, don't we? Obese individuals consume snacks at a much higher frequency than those who are not obese. The increase in energy intake, i.e. eating, was not connected to activity, meaning that people were not eating more just because they were somehow more active. They weren't offsetting their physical activity with food. They were just eating more. Furthermore, sweet, fatty foods were the most common snack and were huge additions to their caloric totals. Duh. Well, what does that all mean? Well, it means you probably shouldn't snack. Because the more you snack, the more likely you're also obese. And you're watching this video to lose weight, so stop snacking, right? It adds extra calories, they go unnoticed and often uncounted. Now you're thinking to yourself, wait. I notice when I'm eating something, it's delicious. And I'll agree with you usually, yeah. You usually do notice that moment. And then when you're looking back at your food that you ate throughout the day, and you're wondering if you have room for a third slice of pizza for dinner, and you're thinking, well, I had cereal for breakfast, and I had that meeting during lunch, so I didn't eat lunch. Yeah, I'm good. I can have 7 slices. It's cool. Nah, because you forgot the peanuts, you forgot the coffee, the second coffee, the third coffee, all with each 6 teaspoons of sugar you had. You forgot the cup of milk you had that you warmed up because you were, just wanted a warm cup of milk or something. You forgot the chips and the cake that you ate because it was your coworker Tina's birthday, and you had to participate in that. Those all add up, and they really are easy to quickly lose track of. See, counting calories is a great strategy for keeping track of what you eat, if you do it correctly. The problem is people don't count their sugary sodas or that morning coffee with milk and sugar. Or they forgot how many pieces of candy they had at their kid's birthday party, and they undercount the calories that they've consumed in a day. To stop snacking, we need to keep track of what goes in our bodies. I suggest an app. It's called MyFitnessPal. The link will be in the description. It's great. It helps us keep track of everything we eat. It counts the calories for you, so you don't have to. The only thing you have to do is get in the habit of every time something comes to your lips, you make sure you put it in the app first, and then you can eat. This way, you don't eat it and then underestimate how much you ate. Be like, oh yeah, I only had 1/3 of that sandwich. There's this much left. You ate all of it. Like, come on. Every time you put something to your lips, log it in MyFitnessPal, then eat it. No exceptions. That's pretty much it. That's all you got to do to worry about not snacking. You're just gonna see those calorie counts come up, and you're gonna be like, oh well, I shouldn't eat anything else, because remember, you're logging it before you're eating it, so you're seeing what you ate, how much you're at, and what else you shouldn't be eating. Now, can snacking be okay? Like ever? Yeah, in two very particular situations. One, it's acceptable. Read acceptable. It's okay if you happen to be a grazer. A grazer is someone who grazes. They walk around, they eat every couple hours, constantly they're eating, but they're not having full meals ever. They don't wake up and have breakfast and then at lunchtime they go out and they have lunch. They're the kind of people who they wake up, they have a banana. They get to work, they have a cup of coffee. An hour later, they have a handful of nuts. A little bit later, maybe half an hour later, they have a piece of toast. Half an hour later, I don't know, they're eating something else, maybe a quarter of an avocado. And then like an hour later, when they go out for lunch, they're having a very small salad. They're eating throughout the day, so you look at them and you're like, oh, you're constantly eating. And you think, oh, they must have a great metabolism. But if you pay attention to what they're eating portions that are tiny. They're really just snacking multiple times throughout the day. That's a grazer. If you happen to be like that and you don't like sitting down to have a full meal, that's an option. But again, log your food and the correct quantities so you can keep track of your calories. It's also acceptable to snack if your snack choices fit into your daily needs, into your daily caloric intake. Remember, all you have to do to lose weight is eat less than your daily caloric intake, which is usually calculated by your BMR times your activity level, by some number that comes based off of your activity level. I'm going to put a link to a calculator that you can use to figure this out, and a little bit of an explanation of it if you go to the links on that page, and I'll put that in the description also. Exercise can help, but the weight loss is mostly through diet. Diet is the number one thing you need to worry about. Exercise is going to help you get there. Exercise is going to help you to continue to lose weight, and it's going to help you to get a more fit body and be more able to handle everyday challenges that you couldn't handle prior to that. So next week, obviously, we're going to be talking about exercise. And I will see you then, Friday evening. As always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked what I had to say. See you then.